All right.
Yo, welcome to Half-Assed Gamers. My name is Nick. I'm trying to be a little bit serious at the start here because I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you guys with a bit of a question to open up with. Right, we're just jumping straight in. 20 seconds in. Fuck you all. You're listening. Question time. No, so Sean and I were just having a bit of a chat. We've been doing this podcast for like nearly 20 weeks now.
Yeah,
I don't know how long that is in months, but
so the first episode we ever put out was on the 17th of December, 2022.
That's crazy.
And we have roughly 19, 18 episodes.
That's wild, man.
Been, just Half-Assed Gamers. So, yeah, look, we've been doing it for a little bit now.
Yeah, so that's half a year, man. That's half a year of us just talking about video games. So Don't worry, everyone. We're going to get into talking about what we've been playing, the usual structure. But Sean and I were just having a little bit of chat about like analytics. I'd never spoken to him about it. Hadn't even cared if there was anyone out there in the void listening to this. But supposedly there are a few of you little fuckers out there. Yeah. So what we just wanted to say was we really want to start opening it up.
No, I'm kidding.
we really want to kind of open this up a little bit to have a bit more feedback. I know at the end of episodes we speak about that a bit, but we thought we'd catch you right at the start and just be like, hey, we're here. My name's Nick. This is Sean. We love talking about video games. We love hearing about video games. We love anything to do with video games, movies. If you know this podcast, you probably know by now. It's just us having a bit of a chat about what we've been up to, what we're excited for, what we're not excited for. And we've been aiming that we may potentially, and this is all just to try and hear some feedback, even if it's not feedback, just to get us starting to think and expand as well. This is a really just positive thing. Sean and I had a great chat about like what we could do and other ways that we could like start being a little bit more like committed to certain things. So we're aiming for I'll say August. So looking at my calendar, we could be going like between the 18th and the 20th of August, doing like maybe a live stream. So it's a 3-day period. That's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And maybe doing like a live stream, jumping on in person. You guys could jump into the stream, chat a little bit, ask us some questions, tell us some game recommendations. So we're just trying to open it up. You can find me at xartmis, that's XARTMIS, and Sean, if you want to drop your little handle.
Yeah, at the Titan Z. If I have to spell it, then look, bro.
It's like 9:24 a.m. in the morning.
Titan ZEE. All right, it's shouldn't be too hard to find. I'm just saying.
But yeah, if you guys want to, I know it can be daunting. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently. If you guys do want to reach out, reach out. We're just kind of interested in what you guys like about the podcast, certain aspects that you guys look forward to when listening to the podcast, areas that we can maybe expand on, areas that we may be able to drop. If you do want a structure change, we really like the structure, but if you want to hear more about what we're playing and less about news, or more about news and less about what we're playing, give us that feedback. We probably won't fucking listen to you, but
we probably will listen because in the end we want you guys to enjoy the show. We want you guys to listen and to I hate this in YouTube videos, but I'm gonna have to do it, which is call to action. Like, we want you guys to share this around, tell people about it, try to spread it around, get us like we're not getting monetization from this, right? Like, we're not. If there's ads playing, that's not giving us money. Or if it does, it's like a fraction of a cent, right? Like, all of this is literally because we just enjoy doing this. We're having fun with it. We like talking shit.
Two mates that think they have really good banter, that think that they know stuff about video games, that wants to just get together and talk some shit. Because it's like, we get an hour out of our day to just be like, hey, this is what we've been up to. This is what we're looking forward to. And get a little bit of inspiration from each other. I was even telling Sean, I kind of listen to the podcast some days as I'm heading to work because I'm in it and talking about it, I don't really listen to you, Sean, you know? So when I'm like more focused and I can listen, you know, I hear what you've been up to and doing. So it's like, it's sick. I'm like, oh, you said that? That's so cool, dude. But no. So that's our little intro on just going, engage with us. We're human. It'll be cool to hear what's going on. in the nicest way possible without viewers would probably still be doing this, but knowing that there's kind of people out there listening as well, it's interesting to see like what you guys like, help us kind of grow in this, because anytime you can grow in something that you enjoy, it's always a positive thing. So if you guys want to help in any way, let us know. So, yeah. But we'll jump straight into it, and I'll ask you, Shawnee, what have you been up to? What have you been playing, bro?
So I have been ridiculously busy for the last probably month-ish, give or take.
Yeah, you've been working on set.
Yes, I've been able to shoot a music video. We're now in post-production for that, so I've been working on that. Been working on a TV pilot with some folk, which has been fantastic. Was genuinely one of the best set experiences I've had in a long time. But because of that, I haven't really had the time to sit down and play games. I say that, but now I'm about to list off about 6 games that I've finished in that time. So
we love that.
Look, now I've been playing a few other So I've been playing Trepang 2, which I mentioned in the last episode. Very John Woo, Matrixy, really fucking fun game.
Amazing reviews coming from that game as well, like across the board. Dude. Like everyone's been speaking highly positively about it. If you didn't hear, Sean talked about it last episode.
I have been literally sucking its dick every episode since I played the demo.
And by the seams of it, a lot of people have been as well. So get on it. It's some good dick sucking.
Yeah, if you like action games, if you like feeling like a fucking god among men, but also feeling a good challenge, and if you enjoy stuff like Hotline Miami or what's it called, Hong Kong Massacre, or those kinds of difficult games, action games,
Hotline Miami type thing, but I know that's 2D.
Yeah, except in a 3D first-person shooter, it's basically that. It's sick.
Yeah,
it's so much fun. But yeah, man, genuinely been playing the hell out of that. I've been playing a bit of Hong Kong Massacre. I went and downloaded all the Yakuza games again because I already own pretty much all of them on Steam or GOG. Because I saw my friend playing Yakuza 0, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll play it again. I never unlocked the main fighting styles for each of the characters, so fuck it, why not? I'll do it. So I started playing it, and it's been a lot of fun. I decided to take a weird turn with my gaming, and because I was watching Markiplier play Amanda the Adventurer, which is a horror game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the entire basis is supposed to be I don't want to spoil the story in case anyone wants to play it, but if you enjoy horror games that kind of play on childhood TV shows, Amanda the Adventurer is basically God damn it, the name just left my brain. The Dora the Explorer, but haunted. There's some crazy, I guess, demonic shit possessed in the game. The story, it kind of explains it, but the game itself isn't too long either. You can probably finish it with all the endings within about 2 hours, give or take.
Okay.
It's not hard, but it's a lot of fun, and there's definitely a lot of side things you have to do in order to unlock everything. But it's really cool, man. It's really worth it. It's really, really good. Again, it's only a 2-hour experience, and I know for the price that it is, I think it's about $20 Australian at the moment, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, for a 2-hour game, that may be a little bit much, but I'd say it's well worth it. It's an indie game. Was made with the Dread XP guys, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I have Resident Evil 4 ready to go. I decided to get Prototype 1 and 2 for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they don't work well on PC, especially mine.
Prototype 2 was a crazy game, crazy game. Yeah,
dude, I
have think if I own
awesome memories from PS3 times playing that shit.
I'm trying to think if I own any of them in my massive catalog of games that I have. I probably have it in here. So
no,
actually don't, surprisingly. So
it's really good, man. They're really, really fun. Different kind of experience, but they're pretty good. A very interesting little indie game that I played, I thought was really, really cool. It's called Killer Frequency.
Okay.
You basically play as a radio host in like a small town in the US who that small town starts getting like this serial killer that's apparently been around for like years and years and
Oop.
was supposedly dead.
We have lost Sean.
Starts attacking people in the night and like
I never
kills the
know how
sheriff
this
of
works.
police and like trying to
I
kill
don't
a
know
whole
if
bunch
it's
of people
me.
and stuff. So the
I think it's me,
911 operator,
Damn,
because
bro.
there's only like 3 cops in it, basically says, "Hey, you need to take over as a 911 operator. We're going to go to the next town over to try to get some backup." And it's really fucking fun. Like, genuinely, it's really, really cool. It's basically like a pick your own adventure kind of game. Nick just went offline, but that's fine. I'll keep going. But it's like really, really fun. Really, really cool. Choose your own adventure. You try to keep people alive and help them through situations. It's definitely, how can I put it? It's a fun experience because it's a lot of like puzzles and troubleshooting and trying to figure stuff out. But yeah, Killer Frequency, fun time puzzle game, choose your own adventure game. Well worth checking it out. I don't know how much it is at the moment. I just kind of picked it up when I saw a bit on it. And then Dave the Diver.
Yo.
A lot of fun. I saw a review for the game.
Yo,
How you
I'm
doing,
back.
bud? I saw you went offline.
Says I've
I just
reconnected.
haven't stopped talking. That's all good. Dave the Diver. I saw a review for the game that really, really well explained it, which was it's the type of game that when you're playing online with your friends, you just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna jump off, guys," and then you just keep playing that instead for
Can
the
you hear
next
me, Sean?
like 4 hours. It's good fun. Yeah, having some technical difficulties during this episode, but it's all good. We'll keep pushing through. I think I was saying Dave the Diver.
Fuck Optus.
Yeah, I just want to say, yeah, quick fuck Optus, fuck Telstra, fuck Foxtel, fuck like 99% of the ISPs in Australia. They're all trash.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times, good times. The last game I've been playing, and I've been playing a lot because I picked it up from my brothers when it was on sale, is Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh yeah, sick, man.
A shit ton of fun, man. It's been really, really cool to play.
That's like always been a game that like people gravitate to if they're wanting multiplayer.
It's a good co-op game for that. Like, it's great to be able to like not necessarily turn your brain off, but you can like have YouTube in the background and still play and it still be a fun time, or you can just like focus on the game and play and just still have a fun time. And it's like a weirdly relaxing game, and like when shit starts kicking up, it's like a lot of fun, but like it's like Minecraft with more action. It's fun.
Okay, yeah,
I really, really like it.
I like one that I always play for like a brain switch off that I've spoken about heaps is Risk of Rain 2. Sometimes you just need that. Just like switch it off. Really easy to play. A lot of fun. You know.
Yeah. Just kind of vibe and enjoy yourself. And honestly,
exactly,
it's great. It's really, really good. And there's like a bunch of other games that I've been enjoying. Dead by Daylight, been playing a bit, but I only ever really play it with friends, like when friends are online. Because I don't like playing publics. It's the same with Deep Rock. Like I prefer to play solo than playing a public game. Not even for like hackers or whatever. It's literally just I just don't enjoy playing with randoms as much as I enjoy playing with friends or family. I prefer to just play Yakuza 0 by myself or play something solo than But yeah, that's been my like 10 minutes of games that I've played. What you been playing for the last couple of weeks, my dude?
Well, I've been the exact same. I've been working way too much. That just kind of is like the normal for me. So I don't think anyone expects anything less or more. But so I've actually been playing a huge amount. That's just like, it's not too bad. I jumped on Rust the other day with Locke just to try out and see if we could start Rust. You guys should know we're obsessed with that game. They had like a new update with tugboats. So we jumped on. I bought like they have new building skins. That's kind of cool. So I have like a shipping container. sheet metal skin now. So like sheet metal can make it look like a shipping container. That's really cool. So him and I just jumped into kind of like a build server, messed around a little bit there. That was good. And then just did a couple like 1v1s, slapped him around, popped the clips in later if you guys want to see. Just me embarrassing my mate. It's a classic, you know. Just completely destroying him. Yeah, it's just, you've got to do it some days, you know. You got to really just be like, I haven't played this game in 6 months, but I can still fucking destroy you. So, and then one game that I've been really, really, really enjoying, and I don't know if I spoke about it. I think I did speak about it last podcast, but I don't know how much like I did speak about it, because I did ask for more recommendations to games similar. But I've been playing Minecraft Dungeons with Kat, and I'm loving it. For someone like Diablo 4 is out, everyone's raving about Diablo 4, and I'm just like, I can't commit to that. That is a huge game. That is a grinding game. There's a lot of content to get through, and it's just like a bit of a headache. I've been playing Minecraft Dungeons Ultimate Edition. It's like the same type of premise, but Minecraft. It's too good. Like, it's genuinely too good. Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Was just my sister coming in. Yeah, so I've been playing Minecraft Dungeons heaps, and like that game is sick, bro. Like,
yeah,
get that game, the Ultimate Edition. I don't know if it's on like Game Pass. I'm paying it on Game Pass, not the Ultimate Edition. We bought the Ultimate Edition because I scammazed EB Games, the biggest I've ever scammazed EB Games. Big W had it for like $10 because I was just clearing like old stock. Normally when they do that, it's like, it was $59 down to $10. So it's like huge saving. And I went to EB Games and I was like, can you price match this? And they just looked at me and they're like, bruh. I was like, you're price matching it for me. I'm a level 5 member. Do what I say. And they did. And I like bought it. And I was just like the happiest kid ever. Like $10 for the amount of content you get in that game. Ridiculous.
No.
So yeah.
That's a great scam.
Highly recommend that. The gear is a lot of fun. The missions are great. You can like scale it to make it a little bit harder. It is actually quite difficult. All the DLCs look sick. Yeah. There's like an underwater DLC. There's Into the Void DLC that's going into like the Nether. Like there's a jungle DLC. There's like all these cool DLCs that they have that are really like great art styles. The gear looks awesome. So we're just going to be playing through that slowly, and it's genuinely some of the funnest I've had gaming. Mainly being able to play with Kat and be able to share that and experience that with her has been great. So if anyone has any recommendations to games like that, or games that they really enjoy playing with their partners and that are a little bit more easy and casual to jump into, it's just like a really fun thing to do. Just knowing that we can sit down, we can do like one mission. It's not like we need to play a video game for 4 hours straight. And it's just like kind of that immediate gratification that you want sometimes from video games. The loot drops, you're getting to customize your character, make him like a boss. It's good. So, but apart from that, that's it, man. Still haven't touched Spider-Man. Still haven't finished Dredge. Still haven't touched Zelda. Still haven't touched Dying Light. So I haven't touched like 90% of the games that I've been saying that I want to play. So yeah, and probably in another 6 months time, after a whole year of doing this podcast, will probably be the same, you know. But at least I have something to look forward to for the next 70 years. It's like people like imagine like everyone's doing like proper VR. Like I don't know what 70 years from now is, and I'll be like, well, back in my day, we had to play Spider-Man on the PC. Still haven't finished it, but heard it was a good game.
Like some kid playing like Spider-Man 7 on PC 2, and you're just like, he
is Spider-Man.
Still haven't finished.
Like I'm walking through the city, and it's like he is genuinely Spider-Man. Like you just play as the dude. I'm like, what up, Spider-Man? He's like, it's so sick, dude. I got the newest Spider-Man suit, going around and just saving crime because technology's allowed me to do this. I'm like, good on you, dude. I played your video game 70 years ago. Didn't finish it, but glad you're doing okay, man. He just swings away. Swings off with his cool nano fiber web sling with jet boots, or I don't know, bro. I wish. Now I kind of want to build that. Spider-Man suits that people can buy. We can just have so many Spider-Mans around. Then there'd be zero crime. But then imagine the bad guys can buy the Spider-Man suits and then they start doing crime with the Spider-Man suits.
I just feel like people would just immediately start criming real fucking hard if they had access to a Spider-Man suit and Spider-Man powers.
I love how that's where your brain went. Hell nah.
Bank robberies and shit. Dude,
hell nah, bro. I'd go to
be a hero, man.
I wouldn't want to be a hero. I just want to jump off a building and know that I wouldn't die.
Oh man,
that would be my thing. I'd be like, let's go to a tall building and run and jump off it, knowing that like I'm not going to hit the floor. But I feel like that'd be such a cool sensation. And then once I did that, I'd return it and ask for my money back. I'd be like, they'll be like, bro, why are you returning your Spider-Man
shit in?
Like, why are you returning your Spider-Man suit? It's like, there you go. Bought it for my cousin. It was a little too big for him, so I was going to return it. Like, under policy, it's like, but you wore it. I'm like, I only wore it once to jump off a building. Come on, dude. Like, surely I can return it. So,
between like that and you know what? Random question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you could be in any game or live as the main character of any video game, what would it be? I'll tell you what, I'll make it even easier because this way you don't have to do it as a permanent thing. You can leave from it at any time and you'll be able to like restart as much as you need.
Well, I was going to go like the classic, like do a game that's like kind of fun. Like, I don't know, like say Cyberpunk, like that's kind of cool, fantasy world. But then another part of me was like a planet sim because I'm practically then God. Just, imagine like being like Sim City or like Planet Zoo or something like that. It's like you are the god. Like you are creating everything around you. It's like I could then have this like weird god complex instead of just being the dude in Cyberpunk that gets to like shoot some people. Like why settle
just
for less, bro?
Ladders from pools.
Yeah, literally just I am God. So I actually have no idea. That's a really deep question. I'd probably just want to be a clam in the bottom of the ocean, just doing what clams do.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Pretty sure there'd be a clam
honestly,
in a video game.
I probably wouldn't be able to answer the question. Because like a part of me wants to be like, oh yeah, like GTA or some shit, because then you get some stupid shit. But also like that'd be terrifying because like half the city wants to kill you at random moments.
I know exactly what I was going to do.
I think there's
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I can have cool animals.
I was thinking like Stardew Valley or some shit.
Yeah, true. No, I feel like Animal Crossing. No, I feel like Pokemon, man. You can get cool animals. Right. You work up to a goal in life that's like fulfilling. You can become a champion. Everyone then loves you. You can make a lot of money. Like, kind of ideally what we want in our normal lives. So,
yeah.
And I can stay young for the rest of my life.
I mean, everyone does age in that series, but you know,
apart from Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, Mr. Ketchup himself is seemingly ageless, but at the same
everyone
time,
else ages.
Dude, have you ever seen the?
I watched one the other day and it blew my mind.
Oh man, no, I was gonna say, have you ever seen the? Was it the theory about Ash Ketchum and like Red and shit? Where it's Red is supposed to be Ash's older sibling, and sets up like all the things that Ash goes through because Ash is like kind of just mentally not 100%, or because like
Professor
being an
Oak
older sibling
him.
wants to like make everything. Yeah, just like some dumb shit like that. And I just remembered that right now.
Yeah, and like there's a whole theory that Professor Oak made him in like that's why he doesn't age, and he's like made him in because how they were trying to make like Mewtwo and Mew. They like made Red, Ash based on Red, and then like that's why he doesn't age or.
Oh man, that it's just like there's some dumb shit in that show and in that. Honestly, in the game itself, it's not too bad. In the games, but they're definitely like I don't know, man. Like I don't get why people keep getting the Pokemon games because they're literally the same game. Like people complain about like Call of Duty and shit, but like Pokemon's been around for what almost 40 years now or some shit.
Mm.
And it's been exactly the same every time, and people like raging over this shit.
They love it, bro. It's so good. Like, who doesn't want to be playing the same game since they were like a child? Like nothing new, the same thing.
Like, hey man,
I enjoy the Pokemon series, but I definitely agree that they like need to kind of upgrade and change things a little bit.
Because I do remember there were a couple that like really did change that kind of gameplay and the game itself, but like it's just kind of reverted back to just being the same game again and again and again with like slight changes or tweaks or like a few more Pokemon. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. You know, people keep complaining about Call of Duty being the same, Battlefields being the same, like a bunch of games being the same, but then they'll like constantly get Pokemon. This isn't also me throwing shade at just like Pokemon folk. I'm just like, come on, guys.
You can throw shade. You can throw shade at Pokemon. Skillet threw shade at Pokemon, but then he's like, I love this, but it was like weird. It's certain games. It's just like they haven't changed the formula. That's good because they know it's like a really good safety net. And it's so hard these days of like, if you have a safety net that makes you billions of dollars, why change that? But in recent times, they have mixed it up a little bit. That's good. But it's that whole diversity of like having a mainstream game that continues following the same principles that people love and make you millions of dollars or billions of dollars, but then casually having another game because you're making billions of dollars that then changes that formula. So then you can then start trying to expand and grow and see what works and see what doesn't work. But I feel like too many people come complacent and they don't want to do that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like us in our daily lives, man.
That's fair.
Let's get really... What's it called? What's it called?
You know, just need to do something, get real deep with it.
It's very deep, man. Yeah. Very deep.
I mean... I go back and play a whole bunch of games that I've finished probably like 6 times. Like Metal Gear, right? I've finished that game so much, but I keep playing them. I just enjoy the games.
But that's the thing. You kind of know what you're going to get, so you know you won't be disappointed. Yeah. It's like that whole enjoying that comfort is like a gorgeousness of like knowing that you can have that comfort that always brings you like maybe nostalgia or enjoyment that you know is like an automatic dopamine release, so you'll gravitate to that, and that's why I find it sometimes like when I'm trying to play video games, it's like I really want to finish Spider-Man, but if I know that I don't have a lot of time to do something, and like that game is great, I'm enjoying it, I'll go to something like an Old Faithful that I know is going to give me like their little hit that I need, make me feel good, that little nostalgia, don't have to spend hours on it, and then I'm feeling good. But like trying to tackle through a game, like I could really enjoy. Sometimes I'm just like, it seems more of a chore than enjoyment. So, you know.
Yeah.
Life, bro. Life. So.
Yeah.
It's saying that. It's saying that. I haven't really been playing that much, you know? Just doing the usual. So.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But have you been watching much?
I actually have been watching a huge amount, man. Probably too much. I am surprised that I still have a healthy relationship after forcing Kat to watch nearly every single Ryan Gosling film before Barbie comes out. So that could have been a hit or a miss, but I think it's going really, really well. We started with La La Land that I hadn't seen. Fantastic film. We then watched... What did we watch after La La Land? What did we watch after La La Land, Cat? What was that? What did we watch after La La Land? Nice Guys. We watched La La Land, then we watched Nice Guys, then we watched...
Great fucking movie.
Yeah, then we watched The Place Beyond the Pines, and then we need to probably watch Drive, because she hasn't seen Drive before Barbie comes out. So, but yeah, I've just been literally forcing her to watch Ryan Gosling films. Like, it's been like the best moments of my life because I'm deeply I can't say in love with that man because it's not love, but deeply in awe of such a human that lives that I can share this world with. Like, just a pleasure to be amongst his presence, even though, you know, I'm just actually really glad that I'm coexisting on this planet at the same time that he exists, you know? Really, that's all I can say. But yeah, I'll make her watch Drive.
I just want to say quickly on that point. Yes, definitely watch Drive. But I had a friend who recently moved to the UK, and on like the first day he was there or the second day, they were doing like a Barbie red carpet premiere thing.
Did he meet Ryan Gosling?
He was like, "Oh, no."
Okay, well, if he did, I was about to end this podcast and never talk to you again.
He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this pub next door to the place because like there's no chance in hell I'm gonna see shit." Goes to the pub, goes upstairs. Ryan Gosling waved at him.
Okay. I'm done.
He has a photo of like Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling waving at him.
I'm so done, bro.
Just like, dude, what the fuck, man? You were there for like a day and you fucking get waved at by like fucking...
Do you want to hear a very controversial thought?
But yeah. Sure.
Yeah. You sure?
Sure.
It's controversial.
So? My life is controversial. Just send it.
Drive isn't that good.
It's a slow movie.
It's a slow movie, but it's not that good. Movie. It's not his greatest work.
No. Honestly, I prefer him in more like I like him in Nice Guys. I think he's really so good in Nice Guys.
He's so good at Nice Guys.
Drive is more the aesthetic and the like story and less Ryan Gosling. I like him in it. I like the movie, but it's a slow movie. But he's not like the best for that, if you know what I mean. Like that's not his best movie. No. He's been in way better films.
He was really good in La La Land. Holy, that was an incredible film. I love that film. It's probably like getting up there and my like top watch it. I know it's a bit of a musical, like, and people were like, musicals, but bro, like watch it. It's so good. Like it's probably creeping into my top 20 films of all time, La La Land. So that's huge because I watched too many films and like having a top 5 is hard, let alone a top 10.
I feel like Barbie's going to beat that out. I'm just saying. Holy shit. If you Google Ryan Gosling right now, Google turns pink.
No shot. You're lying.
Yeah, like dead serious. Hang on. I'm going to turn on my fucking screen recorder just for this.
It actually does. It does. That's why.
Oh my fucking god!
Wait. So give me 1 second.
I fucking love this so much. Oh my god, hang on. Recording. It's so cool. Oh my god!
Did you see it change colors?
That's so good.
Did you see it change colors and stuff? At the bottom, bro, there's a little. You can click on it, and it like changes colors and everything. You see that at the bottom? Do you see it, Sean?
Oh yeah,
You can click on it and it does like stars and it like changes colors and it all turns pink.
Yeah, it little sparkles and
Yeah.
my god, that's so cool. I love that. I love that so much.
You're welcome. That's fun. Our dog is really sick and Cat's like, he's dying. I'm like, just leave him. He's chilling.
Oh, man.
I love Ryan Gosling.
Dude. I do too.
What's that campaign? Why is he looking like such a hunk there?
Dude, I know, right? I just saw that as well.
The one
Ryan
where he's like
Gosling
kind of
stepping
wearing...
away from Hollywood and playing.
Yeah.
He's got like the pink shirt with like a poncho over his
like
shoulders.
The poncho, and you can see he's like
rugged and handsome and shit. Yeah.
They put a lot of grain on that photo. I kind of want to degrain it a bit, but the return of Ryan Gosling as he ventures back into the spotlight to play Ken in the summer blockbuster Barbie. Ryan Gosling talks candidly about why he stepped away from Hollywood, why he's thinking about movie making differently now, and why he's prioritizing the off-screen roles he plays in real life. Aww.
Oh, that's wholesome. That's wholesome.
Well, he does have a family now. He's a family man.
He does. He is. Dude, some of those photos, though, like, just go to the GQ article and actually scroll down. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I've been looking through them. It's, yeah. I just need to pause the podcast for a minute.
Such a handsome goddamn man. I swear to God. Yeah, this is a Ryan Gosling appreciation hour now. I'm leaving all of this in. I'm not even joking. I'm leaving all of this in.
Don't blame me. Oh my! Him with the saddle.
Damn. Yeah. Bro, look at his fucking forearms, man. God damn.
Yeah. This is what we. Hey guys, like I said, tell us what you want, because if not, soon the podcast is just going to turn into this. So you got to be really careful.
It's just us appreciating Ryan Gosling.
Oh
man.
My lord!
Because dude. Wait, what? This
is a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes of the Ryan Gosling's GQ cover shoot.
Dude, if I start watching this video, I'm not gonna get off of this. So I'm not gonna watch the video, even though I really want to. But I am gonna watch it later.
Watch it later in the privacy of your own home.
Oh man. Yeah, in privacy of my own home with the windows closed and door locked.
This is a little too...
No, for real. I really liked him in Grey Man. I really like him in Blade Runner. I like him in a lot of movies. I don't know what I would say is his like best movie, but I do definitely believe he's been in better movies than Drive. I just like Drive because of the aesthetic of it and all that goodness, but like I know for a fact he's been in better films.
Yeah. He has been.
But damn, dude.
This campaign is probably one of the best campaigns I've ever seen in my life, so...
Dude, they're going so hard with Barbie, and it makes me very happy. I'm so excited to watch it. Big group on Sunday, dressed up in fucking golf clothes, tennis clothes. It's going to be
Sunday.
So excited.
I'm
so excited. But, yeah.
Look, what have you been watching? Because I've just been watching Ryan Gosling films, man.
Dude, I don't blame you. I have been watching... So there's a show on British TV called Inside Number 9. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like... I don't know if I want to say it's a horror show because it's not entirely horror. There's like comedic aspects to certain moments and shit like that. But it's like I guess like a drama horror kind of thing. Like, even though there's comedic elements and shit to some episodes or some things, like it's not inherently comedy. But yeah, I've been watching that. I watched a movie called Ghost Stories.
They're so good.
Which is
so good.
Dude, it's a weird movie.
Mm.
Like, it's so weird. I don't know how I feel about it because like the ending kind of throws me out a lot. Everything up until that point, I was like sold on. I thought it was really, really cool. But yeah, that one kind of threw me for a little bit, and I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this now. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I like it. And I've been watching, fuck, what's it called? God damn it! Hang on, let me bring up Netflix. Give us a sec. Sorry. Again, I'm keeping this in. I don't care if it has runtime. Oh yeah, I Think You Should Leave.
Okay, yeah.
And I've been watching a lot of like B-movie action films or like kind of shit action movies.
To be honest, I genuinely just thought you said the B-movie action film, and I was like, I didn't know the B-movie was an action film, but go for it, bro.
No, it's like low-budget action movies that were like mostly filmed in like Eastern Europe or like fucking tiny budget with 3 sets and that's it kind of thing.
Yeah. That's good though.
I don't know why. I've just been really in the mood to watch like bad movies, and it's been great. I've been enjoying them, and like I don't want to say laughing at them, but like laughing at them. Some of them not. Some of them I've actually been like really enjoying as I watch them. But man, like everything, it makes it really funny watching those, and then watching like a rock movie, like Skyscraper or fucking San Andreas or some shit, and being like, this movie just has more of a budget, but it's the same movie. Like they just higher budget shit movies. But yeah, it's been pretty good. I rewatched Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent again. Nicolas Cage.
That's just
film.
come on Netflix.
Hilarious, and
hasn't it?
Netflix, yeah. And like genuinely, I highly recommend the fuck out of that movie. If you want a good film that is like funny and like good goofy moments and a good bit of action, but is like Nicolas Cage being basically a joke of himself and like having fun with it the entire way, watch that. There's like another thing that I've seen, which is Jean-Claude Van Johnson, which is the same thing, but with Jean-Claude Van Damme, where it's like he's just making fun of himself, and it's good. It's done in such a good way because it's not taking it serious. It's not like it's done well, and it's funny, and it's got good moments, and it's great. But I hate when like action movie stars in the past try to take themselves seriously, or like everything they do has to be like super dramatic and serious all the fucking time, and like, oh my god, they're always this action hero thing, like Steven Seagal, like The Rock, like a whole bunch of people. It's like, dude, have fun with what you're doing, but like be okay with jokes being about you too, because what you're doing is so over the top that it's beyond reasonable. Like no one would literally be jumping from building to building, climbing scaffolding and shit for this kind of stuff. Like, it's fucking stupid. You gotta understand it's stupid. Have fun with it. But yeah, that's
they like to do that though.
Huh? That's the thing.
I don't think they like to do that. Like,
there's some people that refuse to let themselves be seen as a joke, and you can't. Yeah. Gotta have fun.
I want to see Black Adam as well. Has just come out on Netflix. But like,
yeah,
the Unbearable. What is it called? Unbearable
Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
I'd recommend watching it if you want something that's like a fun kind of comedy, but it's like it's almost like a buddy comedy. And Pedro Pascal in it is hilarious as well. Just watch it. It's well worth a watch. But yeah. Like, I even showed my parents it, and my dad fucking hates Nicolas Cage, and he was laughing his ass off the whole time. He was like, yeah, it was actually pretty good. But, yeah. That's
I'm so sorry. You need to go check out my cover photo on Facebook.
Oh, give us a sec. You just turned it into fucking Ryan Gosling. Okay. Oh my god! That's the fucking GQ photo.
It's a little too good.
Oh man, that's great. That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Some days I just forget how much of a meme lord I am.
So, dude, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic. It is really fantastic.
Oh man.
Why is it like?
Oh god.
It's so. They put too much grain, man. They really did.
I don't know if it was shot on film or if they just added the fuck out of the grain, because
It
it
could have been
may
shot on
have
film.
been shot on film.
It could have been shot
If
on
it was
film.
shot on film, maybe it was just a super high as fuck ISO film.
Yeah.
Because like some of those photos look like they'd be in a pretty darkish area.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just that. But also,
Some of them aren't too
they
bad.
could have just added grain. And
Yeah.
it's just so much grain.
Because some of them aren't too grainy. You're correct when you're outdoors.
But look, man.
So
No.
mm,
Who knows?
yeah, who knows?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
I want to assume they shot on film.
I didn't
wanna
need to see that for
assume they
today.
shot on film.
I did not need to see that for today. I just hijacked the whole podcast. Podcast is done, you know.
Yeah. Fuck, do we just end here then? Jesus.
Nah, well, like ideally, we've spoken about this is the whole thing, the structure, what we're talking about. We're just two guys having fun, enjoying ourselves. So let us know. We did have some technical difficulties, but we've been playing some video games. We've been watching some movies. The movie news at the moment is literally Barbieheimer or whatever they call it. That is the whole. They did just do a review on IGN talking about the Barbie review. Came out about like an hour ago. Not going to watch it. But that's it. Like Oppenheimer.
No.
I love looking into how films are made. We both have a film background. They were talking about how Oppenheimer was filmed in, I think it was 54 days. Christopher Nolan's just known for doing that. Like I think Tenet took 94 days to film. I think Dunkirk took like 64 or 69 or something like that. And then they're saying that Oppenheimer was like about 54 days of filming to shoot the film. That's crazy. Like it is really, really crazy. It's like knowing that always gets me excited. But there's just so much like in terms of how like the marketing's been happening with these two films, because these are the biggest films of the year. Like these really are. And it's great to see such a diversity in like one's a very serious like Christopher Nolan was talking about how they worked with Kodak on Oppenheimer to create I think 70mm black and white film for certain shots. And they actually had like experimental film and like shooting in IMAX and like really just like how he is as a director. This is going to be incredible. Like I'm really excited to see it. I know how he can be, knowing that Oppenheimer is such a great story. It'd be quite amazing to see how it's portrayed, and just knowing how he can be technically as a filmmaker is so exciting. But then on the other hand, we've got, I always say a name wrong, Greta Thunberg?
Yeah.
Is that it? Greta Thunberg?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Greta Thunberg.
Yeah. She's great. She's great. But like I've been talking about is I'm really, from watching the trailer, I see that it's going to be like a real mix between
it's Greta Gerwig.
Gerwig, that's it, sorry.
Gerwig.
Greta Gerwig, that's the one.
Yeah, sorry, different Greta.
Yes. But in seeing that,
Yeah.
She looks like she's taking this like as a really fun like mix of culture. Like there's going to be some like I've heard there's really great cultural references, like pop culture references. Sorry, there's a lot of tongue in cheek. It looks like there's parts of the film that use heavily on different film styles. There's little bits that look very Wes Anderson in the film. She just like mixes all these different conventions together to make something like a lot of fun. So I'm excited to see. She's had a couple of very serious films before, but a lot of people are saying this is one of the best films to come out in Hollywood for a while. So yeah, I'm super excited to see that. So it's like such a diverse mix in between the two films, and they release on the same day, so it's really interesting. Yeah, exciting times, bro. Exciting times.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it's the one movie that I've been most excited for. Like, I've been talking to a friend, and a friend of mine is doing the Barbenheimer like double feature, and is more excited to see Oppenheimer than Barbie. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm happy to just watch Oppenheimer at home.
Yeah.
Compared to Barbie, where I really want to watch it at the theaters, because genuinely, like, I've said this in the past. I'm more at a point where I want a fun, happy movie than a serious, genuinely quite depressing film.
Yeah.
And, like, don't get me wrong, history is important. It's a great thing. It's a great aspect. It's all that goodness. But, like, and again, it's an important part of history too. But I don't care. I want a fun movie. I don't want to go into a theater and come out being more depressed than when I went in. Like, I want to come out of a film and just be vibing, you know, and just really be having a good time. And from what I've seen, like, Barbie seems to be that. Like, it does hit on, from what I've heard, some like good stuff. It's a really good take on it. It's all this good stuff about it. And I'm like, great, that's what I want, because I want it to be a fun movie that like makes me feel good and have like a good time. Not like Oppenheimer is not going to be that. It is, and like, especially as a history buff, this is the other thing that I really have. My gripes with like these types of movies where it's biographical without really being biographical. Like, yes, they're obviously going to tell the story, but it's going to be so over dramatized that it's like it's just a movie at that point. Like, it's based on the truth, but it's like it's too much, and they're really going to nail things home, and like it's always going to hit tropes. Like, it's not going to do that. Like, it's going to, and I don't want that from a historical film, you know?
Yeah.
But like with Barbie is its own thing. It's like based on a toy that has nothing, but instead of it being the fucking G.I. Joe shit show, it's going to make it something that people can connect to and actually like enjoy and have a good time with, and Ryan Gosling's in it, and that immediately makes it better.
Well, I'm excited as well because the company that runs Barbie also do Hot Wheels. Yeah. So I'm kind of keen to see if there's going to be like a little crossover with that, because I know they head to like their head office at one point. And it's like this really interesting thing of like when Barbie was around, and like they do talk about, and like I know Margot Robbie touched on it. I was like, this was back when like women couldn't even have credit cards. And I was like, she did a really powerful thing of like back then it's like a woman couldn't financially support herself. They couldn't have credit cards, but you could see in Barbie that she's a doctor, she's an astronaut. So it was really inspiring. But then the other side of it, because there was those gender roles back then of like you have Barbie that's a very female, feminine. Then you had like Hot Wheels, and like Hot Wheels for all like the kids and like the cars, and like showing off like all these like it's more like a what would it say, like more of a present how am I going to try and say it, having things, like, you know what I'm saying, like Hot Wheels is like trying to get you to like you've got your dream car that couldn't really be a car, but it's like you could have dream of getting like your, I don't know, Ferraris or your cool shark cars, I don't know, It's like they're so different because they're the only two things I think that company ever built was your Hot Wheels and Barbie. I think it was. I don't think they did anything else. So it'll be interesting to see how they talk about that back in the day. What did they do? I don't think they did Hot Wheels and Barbie is what they did. And then it's Fisher and Price and now American Girl, and Magna. But it was mainly Barbie and Hot Wheels at the start they designed. So, yeah, it'd be very interesting.
Yeah, it's all...
empowering the next generation through play.
What is it, Mattel?
Yeah.
Mattel, yeah. But yeah, like, I know when we come out of that film, it's going to be a good time. We're all going to have had a fun time. And, that's what I want. But, it's fine if people want to do the double feature and, like, want to see Oppenheimer more than thing. Like, I'm not going to fault people for wanting to see something more than the other. It's totally fine. It's your choice. It's your time. I just want to watch Barbie. I don't really care to do the double feature. I just want to watch Barbie. I think Barbie is going to be more fun. And I know I'm going to enjoy it more, and that's what I want. So that's what I'm going to see. And I'm fucking excited. I'm so excited to watch it.
The branding is truly crazy, man.
Dude, they've gone so hard at it, and it's, like, genuinely amazing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I was just looking through all the different collaborations that they've got just featured. There's a Billie Eilish capsule for Barbie. There's Barbie sandals. You have the bedtime duo Barbie. You have Aqua, Barbie's dream closet. You have the posh sandal Barbie. You have Italian footwear. I can't say that. That's Barbie. You have Impala inline skates, Barbie collab. Fun Boy pool floats, Barbie collab. Like, what the hell? Like, there's so many of them. And then, like, all the other Barbie clubs that are out there. Like, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Actually crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. Overall, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking excited.
Well, I think that's pretty much everything, isn't it?
I think that's pretty much good for today. Yeah.
It's so wild, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm yeah. Well, I guess we'll wrap up here for today. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit us up on socials, Titan Z across the board. And Xartmis, Xartmis.
Yep.
We will be doing a live stream.
Yes.
We will announce the date in the next episode, but it will be between the 18th and the 20th of August.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
We will announce everything. It'll be Australian, Eastern, I think it's daylight time at the moment. Mm-hmm. But we'll announce everything, or maybe it's not daylight time. I don't remember. I don't really care. We'll figure it out later. But we'll do the live stream then. We will be trying to get all of you guys to join in. And if you're enjoying, please seriously hit us up. Let us know if there's anything you want us to cover, any recommendations, you want to message us about anything. If you like how podcast is, even that, share us around, let your friends know, let your family know. Just, enjoy the show, guys, and, like, help us also, I guess, grow, but more so help us improve and create a better show for you guys as well. Because, again, like Nick was saying, even if it's just us just talking into the void and no one's paying attention, I don't really care. But we also do want something that you guys are going to enjoy.
Exactly. So, and it's like just helping us, like you said, grow as a podcast. Any ways, like any positive feedback, constructive criticism, we're more down to just hear. We have ideas in our head of like what we want, and we've heard from other people, but being able to hear a little bit more and figuring out what you guys kind of enjoy listening to just helps with that. So yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Well, take care. Have a good time. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll
Go play
catch
some video
you
games,
next week.
go watch some movies, and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Especially the last one. Peace.
Peace.